Yeah, it's really cool. I honestly never thought I'd win these, so very special. Like I said in my speech, like just every player I grew up idolizing has their name on these things. So to be a part of that company is surreal. It hasn't really sunk in, and it's definitely a special thing. All the boys helped me a lot, and definitely so many people to thank. But it's definitely cool to be a part. I know it's an individual award, but you do feel you're kind of connected to these all-time greats. So really cool.
Nate told a couple of us a couple of years ago that when you were younger, the heart mattered a lot more to you, and then you kind of put it aside because you can't control the votes. But now that it's here, what does that award specifically mean?
Yeah, probably has a lot to do with me winning it. Just kind of letting go of things and outcomes and different accolades. Like I said before, I can't control, and I'm sure it was really close. It could have went to Cooch, Connor, Austin, a lot of guys. So definitely very fortunate that you guys all voted for me. Appreciate it, I guess. And yeah, it's definitely a part of it. Just kind of letting go of all that stuff.
Sid reached out already?
Yeah. Got a call from Sid, and Wayne called me, so that's always pretty cool seeing Wayne Gretzky pop up on your phone. Seeing his name like 100 times on this thing too. So just it's cool to have all the support I do. Couldn't do this alone.
Nate, what does it mean when you grew up in the same town as Sid? His names are on both of those. You practice with him and hang out with him every summer. How much has he driven you to get to this point just by example and being a mentor?
Yeah, I've always said he's never sat me down and told me, the blueprint. There is no secret. It's just work, and that guy works more than anybody I've ever seen. So just his example, his leadership, such a kind person, just so many great things I can take away from him, and like just being on the same trophy as him. Obviously, the Stanley Cup is the number one thing, and obviously these are up there, not with the Stanley Cup, but they're cool too. And like I said, just being connected to all-time greats, and he's one of them.
You mentioned the team aspect of it. How much did Bronson allow you to succeed this year?
Yeah, I mean, every year Mikko has always been there for me, and he's the perfect line mate, I think, for one another. I think we help each other out, and same thing with a lot of guys. Whether it's Cogliano or Tyson Barrie or Jamie McGinn and all these different players over my 11 years that have helped me to be who I am today. It just didn't happen this year. It wasn't like anything just magically happened. So a lot of people I could thank. It would take a while. Definitely really appreciative of everyone.
You mentioned how many of the changes in thinking and how you learned to control what you can control a little more. How did you get to that point? What things did you do to make it so it wasn't such a big deal?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I was never, even the first year I was up for the Hart, I had 50 points here before. I never thought I was going to even be nominated for anything. So I think once you get there, you really want to win it. It was really cool. And then a couple times I was nominated, and it was never even close. I wasn't going to win it. But yeah, I just think I just want to enjoy my weekend or week here. And I just didn't know what was going to happen. But obviously, being a competitive guy, you want to win anything you can, and definitely cool to win these.
Does it feel better for you knowing you got the Hart trophies voted by media and Ted Lindsay's voted by your peers? Just when you got both of those, does it feel a little bit better to reaffirm the season you had?
Yeah, I mean, the Ted Lindsay's really cool too. Just you don't know what guys really think about your game. When I vote for the Ted Lindsay, I do every year, and I just think you put so much thought into it. The guys that you see on TV and you play against, so super cool. Honored that the boys in the league really like my game, and definitely super respectful of everyone in the league. So definitely an honor as well.
The Four Nations gets the first 6 players for Four Nations gets announced tomorrow. Just the prospect, hypothetically, of getting the chance to actually play with Sid, being from the hometown and that representing the country.
Yeah, it's definitely, we played together in 2015 at Worlds. I think I was 19 or 20. Like I said before, I'd love to be on his wing. That'd be cool. I think we'd play well together, and it'd be fun to see who they select tomorrow.
Who was your choice for the Ted Lindsay?
Pardon?
Who was your choice for the Ted Lindsay when you voted?
Kale. Yeah. But I put thought into it.
It's the 11th NHL Awards in Las Vegas, and tomorrow's the first ever Las Vegas NHL draft. Just how have you seen this city grow into a big hockey town for the league?
Yeah, I think a lot of people were skeptical if it would even work. I remember before they it wasn't a whatever expanded here. But it's awesome. I think it's all of our top 3 places to play in the league, and it's a fun weekend here. Vegas is obviously a lot of fun, bringing family and friends, so it's been great.
Are you able to appreciate these 2 awards because you've already won the Stanley Cup? Can you appreciate them more because you've won it? I know you want to win it again and again and again and again, but winning these after winning the cup would allow you to have a little more appreciation for yourself.
I don't know. I'm not in that position, I guess, but I definitely think winning these without a cup, I'm sure guys would just think about the cup, and I do too. But it's obviously nice that we're all on that trophy, and this is just obviously not as great of a feeling. Obviously, I'm not celebrating with 30 people right now and achieving a season-long dream and lifelong dream, but obviously it's still a huge honor, and being with my family and friends, I get to share with them, so it's great.
Nate, one of the things that's defined your play during your career, just the level of intensity you bring. Jared Bednar's mentioned how you're willing to call out teammates and coaches to make everyone better. How have you channeled that during your career, and how does it make you and your teammates better to have that approach?
Did he say that? Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about. Definitely. I always like playing with guys who are fiery, and you have to try to tame them a little bit and try to get guys going. I think, I'm definitely taming myself every day, trying to tame myself, and I just get so invested in it, and I love the day-to-day grind of the NHL, and I think that's why I'm sitting here right now. I do love to work, and I love the process of things, and I love guys who are like that, and we have a lot of guys on the team that are like that. So, but yeah, definitely trying to shape my approach for sure.
Previous times you were up for the Hart. Previous times you were up for the Hart. You said, you didn't think you were going to win. It wasn't going to be close. Did you think you were going to win this time?
Yeah, I thought I had a chance in 2018, and then I thought I had a chance tonight. So. The other years, I think Connor had like 50 more points than me or something, so it wasn't that close. But yeah, I thought I had a chance and didn't know. I mean, Kuch and Connor had unbelievable seasons, 100 assists each and everything, so I really didn't know. So definitely cool to win it.
Hey, you guys made a big move at the deadline, and you got Casey staff and just re-signed him now for 3 years. What did you learn about him in the time he was on your club, and how he helped you attack?
Yeah, super excited about his attitude, his work ethic. He loves hockey. He loves talking hockey. Not everyone does that, believe it or not, but he loves the game, and he's fun to be on the ice with and do drills with. And he had a great playoffs for a guy who's never been there before, especially against Winnipeg. He was our best player a lot of nights. So fun to have him back for 3 years. I'm sure he'll feel better next season. He knows the players, everything. So yeah, great guy, great player.
Nate, you thanked your family in your speech. Could you speak about the folks that came here today and how they helped you on this journey?
Yeah, my girlfriend Charlotte. I mean, I don't see her as much as other guys do. I'm sure at home, it's really a 24/7 thing for me. So a lot of sacrifice from her. Obviously, mom and dad, special connection with my dad. Just being from Nova Scotia, traveling around these little dumps. So it's cool, get to share with him. Obviously, my mom, sister, and her husband are awesome people. So really fortunate to have the people I do in my life.
Nate, what was it like for you this past year to play in the NHL with Jonathan Drouin? I know you guys go way back from your Halifax days.
Yeah, it was special. I mean, definitely my favorite teammate I've ever had. He's, I think we really understand each other. We met when we were 12, 13, and shared a lot of great moments in Halifax, and just really understand each other, and we get the best of each other, and it's fun to be around him. I love talking hockey with him, different things that are on my mind, on his mind. It's easy to get off our chest, and hopefully he sticks around.
The first person you mentioned today was Andrew Cogliano. What have you learned from him in the last few years, and how great is it for him to stick around the organization?
Yeah, another guy who we're a lot alike. he always says we have different skill sets, but same mentality, and it's fun. He's always out there working on his game, and still pissed at him for retiring, but I'm happy he's with the team now, and he's going to help us win in other ways. So, great guy. One of my favorite teammates ever. So I just wanted to acknowledge his retirement. I didn't know if I was going to win anything, but if I did, I just wanted to give him a quick shout out.
You said it yourself that there were a lot of different guys who could have won each one of these. When you guys as a team were talking about the Ted Lindsay voting, was there more chatter this year about Ted Lindsay, or did nobody really talk about it because they were all wanting to vote for you and not tell you?
Yeah, no one really said much to me. Yeah, obviously it's fun that guys did vote for me, and I just think even with Kale, I just think he's so amazing, and I get to watch him every night and just so impressed. So he's an easy vote for me. I voted for McConnor before Austin, Sid. So but like I said, it could have been a lot of different players.
Nick, how special is it to you for Joe Sakic being the only other average player to win the Ted Lindsay and to be in that kind of company?
Yeah, I mean, whenever you're in the same company as Joe, it's cool, and he's here tonight, and it's fun to experience a lot of things in my career with him. He's just such a legend, and another one of my favorite players growing up, so really special.
Few last ones, guys.
How cool did you watch the playoffs final after you were eliminated? What did you learn, or was it just too painful?
It was painful for sure, but I'm a fan at the end of the day. I enjoy watching. It started like 9:30 OD, so I'd watch the first and go to sleep a lot. But the last couple games, I'd watch the full thing, and just exciting. I had no idea what was going to happen, just like everyone else, but a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, hopefully it's good. It feels like we won the cup 10 years ago now. It's crazy how quickly you kind of forget about it and refocus. But yeah, I think we have a lot of pieces in place to keep going on runs, and I think we played a great Dallas team. That was I know it's the second round, but the final 8 teams in the NHL now are so close, and the parity is so high that I think we had a great chance, and that's why it stings a lot that we felt like we did have a chance and just came up short.
Okay, last one. Thank you very much.
It feels good. I think it's fun to be obviously recognized for the season. I think the reason, like I said, why maybe I did win this is because I'm focused on the cup. I'm not thinking about this stuff, honestly. And, it's always fun. This stuff comes along with it, but definitely not the priority. I'd like to get back to winning, but obviously it's a fun week, share with my family and friends.
So, for people that don't know, it's an MVP, it's one player, but I'm sure there's a lot that goes into it. What for people that don't know, teammates, like you said, family, friends, how much goes into a season like this for you?
A lot, yeah, a lot. Definitely needed the break. I think the summer training is even a little different now with how much I do in season. Obviously back skating training just not as intense anymore. It's a lot. I have a ton of people in my life that help me day to day, and it's a lot that goes into it. And I think when you look back, you get so absorbed in the day to day of the grind, but I enjoy it. I really do, and definitely a lot of people could think.
You had the 2 19-game point streaks, the 35-game home point streak, a couple 4-goal games. Maybe it's something else, maybe it's those. What was your favorite memory from the regular season?
I think the point streak thing was long. I mean, I was doing the weirdest things before games. My car was dirty the whole year. We wouldn't clean it inside and out. Just dumb things that I'd wear, and honestly, when it was over, I was kind of happy. I was like, it was nice, and get to try to reset and through all these things that I was doing. I cleaned my car finally and get the smell out. But I don't know. I just think the whole city and the fans were behind me, and they knew what was going on. And whenever I get a point, sometimes it was late, sometimes it was early. They got a little bit extra cheer even for second assist sometimes. So cool streak. I don't think it's ever going to happen again. So it was a fun one.
You mentioned Kucherov, Matthews, McDavid. What can you say about just the level the elite players in the league were at this year?
Yeah, it was high level. It's just such a hard thing to win. You need a lot of pucks to go your way, guys to score for you, guys that set you up, and then you be on a good team, and it's just tough. And you know, that's why it's pretty cool with guys that win multiple times, and it's you know, it's great, and just to be in the same company as those guys is really cool.
You remember after the Stanley Cup, you talked about sharing it with your dad and your parents. I know you mentioned it a little bit there at the podium, but is this kind of the same thing, winning these kind of for them? Sorry.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, wouldn't be that fun if I was just alone in my hotel room after this. So, a lot of great people here, friends, family. So yeah, it's cool. It's really cool, and I think it's fun to win it. After, 11 years in the league, it's cool to win it. I don't know if it was going to happen, so definitely fun to share with my family.
You mentioned needing a break from hockey. What are the non-hockey things that you've been doing so far this summer? A lot of golf, fishing. What's the thing that takes you away? Yeah, just golf mainly. So went on a couple golf trips, and we get itching to get back pretty quickly. I find I think we're all pretty routine based, so it's weird just not having a schedule and being told what to do every day. So definitely miss that.
Dave said you thought this was your third Hart Trophy, and I mean, just how much does that mean to you for all of your hard work to have paid off even in your career high season? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure whoever wanted that year deserved it too. So I get it, and it's even this year, Kuch had 150 points or something, so easily could have won it. Connor, same thing. Austin, 70 goals, and so it's a tough league to win it. So definitely very appreciative. Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's no secret. I love the guy. I love playing with him. Everybody on the team loved him, and I get it though. It's business, and he's got to do what's best for him. And he's got a couple kids and wife and everything. So I'm hoping it works out though, for sure.
Is there anything else besides re-signing him that you'd like to see happen between now and the next few days or week or two or whatever?
Not much. I think honestly we're really close. I really think that, and that Dallas played great against us, and we were right there. Just couldn't get it going, couldn't get our mojo going at home, which was after our home record. It was ironic a little bit how bad we were at home. So for whatever reason, and look to fix that in a year from now, I guess, and just keep building. But I think our team is a championship caliber team, and so yeah.